Right now we're in the South Loop of the city of Chicago.
McCormick Place is the largest convention center in the Western Hemisphere, and we're just too large not to participate in environmental and preferred practices. Savor Chicago made a commitment to sustainable practices and also an innovation. Our guests, they're very discerning. Our guests travel the world, and we have 3 million, roughly about 3 million international and domestic visitors a year. Those visitors are, they come here with an expectation to have, a healthy and a delightful experience, and they want to know that we're responsible.
Green means to us, main thing is, of course, locally produced or organic.
Serving antibiotic-free, we call it ABF meats and proteins are featured prominently on the menu.
And one of our vendors work very closely with our local farmer. We talk about from Wisconsin, Illinois, and down Indiana. And right now we have over 20 to 30 farms that supply us produce.
We also work with Windy City Harvest to develop our phenomenal rooftop garden.
The Chicago Botanic Gardens Windy City Harvest program converted half an acre of an existing green roof space into a vegetable garden. Right now we're growing 17 crops and 51 varieties, which include kale, Swiss chard, eggplant, tomatoes, basil, multiple different varieties of herbs and peppers, and a bunch of specific and unique varieties that we pick in coordination with the chef. Yeah. People don't really understand how fresh and how quick it is that, as soon as it's harvested, less than 24 hours, they're eating it. Talk about fresh, right? It doesn't get fresher than that.
Of course, many restaurants in Chicago does it from farm to table, but when you talk about a major, biggest convention center in North America doing that, it's like, wow, that's all we can say.
And we have multiple streams and avenues to make sure that waste is diverted from our landfills.
What that means is we break it up into 3 components: recycling, landfill, and compost. We say at the food service level we have about 900 tons of garbage, so recycling more than half that at 63% is an astounding accomplishment. Not to mention our grease. 100% of our grease is recycled to biodiesel fuel. Our
Green Angels are also sorting and diverting waste.
Where if you're a customer at McCormick Place, you don't know exactly what that cup is, if it's a recyclable cup, a compost cup, or where it goes. So we're taking the thought process out of the customer's hands. You give it to a Green Angel, and the Green Angel can sort and recycle it for you. So we can have a goal towards zero waste.
Making chemicals on site with using the ECA technology is definitely innovative.
So what ECA technology is, electric chemical activated technology. It takes salt, water, electricity that makes 2 byproducts. So it turns it into 2 types of chemicals.
We are the first convention center in the world to use and embrace the technology. We feel really fortunate to eliminate putting toxins in the drains.
I could tell you all day that yes, we're green, but the way to prove it is bringing in a third party like Green Seal.
Green Seal is a third-party certification that acknowledges the effort that we're doing here at McCormick Place.
We're doing it because it's the right thing to do.
Is it a lot of work for us? Yes, it is. Is it extremely challenging for us? Yes, it is. But is it the right thing to do? Yes, it is.
I wanted our guests to feel that we put thought into it and that we didn't just think about feeding the masses. Feeding over 3 million people is quite a responsibility, but it's that one person that we want to touch every single time, that they feel that we put thought into their meal, that it's seasonal, was healthy, and was done well and done with care.